Hi there, I've got a 2015 Outback here that I really love with the 2.5. Now, if you have an Outback or a Subaru around these years, 2015, 2016, 2017, it's possible you're experiencing some pretty bad battery issues. So what happens is you'll go to start your car and your car will be totally dead, leaving you stranded. You'll need to be boosted, and chances are if your battery is a couple years old, it'll need to be replaced. So there are a couple causes here and a couple possible solutions to help you out. Now, the first cause is the OEM battery is in spec very high, meaning that it just doesn't have a lot of power to power a lot of the accessories and things like that. If you accidentally leave something on, that original battery will be quickly drained and you'll find yourself stranded. If you're watching this video in 2022 and beyond, chances are you've upgraded your battery. You need to upgrade your battery to something that's pretty robust. So I would recommend finding the best battery that you can buy. You might need to spend a couple $100, get something that's a little higher spec, has a little bit more reserve power, and you can speak to your local store there and find out a little bit more, especially if you live in cold climates where you're going to be starting your car with some rough starts. Get the best battery that you can. The second thing you need to do is make sure you're not leaving anything on. Now, this vehicle has an issue where if you leave the doors open or if you leave the tailgate or the hatch open, it drains the battery. And if you've ever left your tailgate open for 20, 30 minutes, you've probably come back to your vehicle realizing that it won't start. These lights here, they do come on when you leave the tailgate on. There is a solution that is available out there and involving a carabiner, but you can watch some other YouTube videos regarding that. The next thing I like to do is I like to top up my battery from time to time. So basically the charging system on this vehicle cannot keep up with maintaining your battery. So your battery gets drained slowly. If you think about your battery having a percent, imagine when you buy it and first get it, it's at 100%, and then each day it degrades and only goes to 99 when you charge it up, or 98 or 97% or 96, maybe not that rapidly, but imagine it never getting fully topped up. And as a result, the battery depletes. These lead acid batteries, they don't like going below half of their charge. So the battery depletes slowly over time, never really gets fully charged, and then your battery becomes damaged and can't be recovered. So I recommend investing in one of these chargers. Now here's a 4-amp battery charger that tops up my battery. I plug it in every couple of months, and sometimes I'm noticing that it'll charge for 4 to 5 hours at 4 amps, meaning that my battery is getting somewhat depleted and the charging system is not keeping up. So that's something you need to do and invest in. It sucks that you have a modern vehicle that you need to do something like that to in order to maintain the battery, but that's just the way it is. So if you're improving your battery, you're not leaving anything on, you're not leaving the tailgate open for long periods of time, you're not leaving the lights or the electronics on, and you're charging up the battery from time to time, hopefully your battery will last longer and you'll get the 3 to 4 years that you should get out of a battery, and you'll be a little bit happier with your Subaru. Now, the last thing you can do is drive with your headlights positioned on. Now, I know that might seem a little bit silly, but that is something that you need to do. And basically what happens is your charging system kicks in on this Subaru when your headlights are turned in the on position. So I could show that with a voltage tester, but I don't want to. So drive with your lights in the on position instead of the auto or instead of the off position, and trust me, it will kick in your charging system that's designed to save fuel, and you'll run into fewer problems with your battery. So unfortunately, it's a quirk of this vehicle. If you drive a Subaru, you know that there's going to be some quirks, and unfortunately on some of the 2015, 16, 17s, this is one of the quirks. So again, buy a better battery, don't leave anything on. Charge up your battery from time to time with a simple charger that might cost you, $30 to $40, and make sure to drive with your headlights in the on position. That will kick in your charging system and you'll have fewer battery problems. So good luck out there. Hopefully you don't get stuck or stranded. I know I have been a couple times. Luckily, I was at a dealership when that happened and I was able to just get boosted and on my way. But that led me to investigate all of these problems. So a big thank you to a lot of the people out there who've posted on forums through the years on how to resolve these battery issues. Thank you. Take care and good luck.